Hey guys, it's me Punam from Khao Recipes, and today I'm going to show you how to make a cheese Cheela sandwich. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Today I'm sharing a really fun recipe using a combination of two different dishes. I am combining a cheela, which is a savoury gram flour pancake, together with a classic sandwich, which is often sliced bread with a filling inside. And in this one, we also add in cheese to create a delicious dish. I'm a big fan of toasted sandwiches, and so I wanted to create something quite delicious, but also using gram flour because I wanted something that was create a bit more of a substantial meal. So you could actually have this as a sort of main course lunchtime dish, as a snack if you really want. Let's have a look at the ingredients. I've used sliced bread. Usually you'd need about 2 slices per sandwich. Butter for frying. You can replace this with vegan butter if you prefer. For the batter, I have gram flour or chickpea flour, water. For the spices, I'm using oregano, ground cinnamon, black pepper, paprika, salt to taste. And then for my fillings, I have grated cheese. I'm using cheddar cheese, tomatoes, green pepper, green chilies, and I've got some pickled onions. You can use regular onions if you prefer. Let's have a look at the recipe. Firstly, you want to sift your flour. It's really important when working with gram flour is to sift it first before using it in any recipe that you might find that uses gram flour. I just find that it really smooths out the flour and prevents any lumps from forming when you're making the batter. Now we're going to add our seasonings. I like to start with the salts, which you can add as per your taste. Then I'm adding ground pepper, ground cinnamon. You can omit or use this depending on if you have this available. Paprika powder, and I'm using oregano. Give the mixture a good whisk. Now, using a spoon, make a well in the flour and slowly add the water, whisking the batter in only one direction. The reason why we do this is because we want a smooth consistency, and so by whisking in one direction, it does help to do this. Once you have whisked the batter well with no lumps, place the mixing bowl on the side. I've already prepared my fillings. As you can see, I've diced my tomatoes and my green peppers, and I've sliced my green chilies finely. You can really add anything you like. Peppers add a bit of a crunch because we're not really cooking them, so it keeps them quite crunchy. And I've also used pickled onions for this filling. Pickled onions, I've actually done these myself and it's quite easy. What you want to do is slice up some red onions, removing the core and the tops, and then store these in a jar with sugar and white wine vinegar, or you can use rice wine vinegar. These stay for a few weeks if they're kept in the fridge, and possibly even longer. On a flat pan, add a teaspoon of butter and keep the heat on medium to low. I've also taken my batter out in a flatter bowl so it's easier to dip the bread slices. Carefully dip both sides of the sliced bread in the batter and place on the hot pan. Allow one side to cook well for about 5 minutes. This can be a little bit messy. Now, add butter to the top side and carefully turn them over to cook so that both sides are cooked. Now, on the side that's facing upwards, we're going to add our chopped fillings. Start with the diced vegetables and then the pickled onions. Lastly, I'm going to add heaps of cheese. I've used cheddar, but you can really go for any kind of combination cheese or mozzarella if you like. Finish this with a little bit more butter and then add the other slice of bread on top of this. You can also at this point add any sauces that you like or condiments. Now add a little bit more butter on top of the sandwich and flip it over. We just want to make sure that our Cheela sandwich is crispy. You can add a little bit of cheese on top and turn it over just to give it a nice bit of grilled cheese finish, or you can serve this bit of cheese on top. These are best served hot, so enjoy them immediately. You can also serve it with a bit of sauce on the side if you like. I hope you guys like this recipe for a cheese Cheela sandwich. Don't forget to leave a comment, like the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you guys, bye.